4.
Shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fernando Tatis Jr. comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
2-0. It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitter's counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitcher's pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Josh Naylor will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he struck him out.
The first baseman, number 22.
Riding in once again, Josh Naylor.
Naylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count now. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Yank, and that is off the first base bag. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball, and he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Francisco Mejia.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. Myers is there, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. In his career against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
1-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
So a full count now.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the
batter,
letters.
number 9.
That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Javier Baez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Baez will head for second. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
To the plate now, David Bodie. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 offering. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The set and the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
0-1 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Baez at second. Bodie at first. 2 out in the inning. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. From the stretch, the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch.
Oh, okay.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Jurickson Profar digs in next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Lester into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
To 1-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Will Myers as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so
Hold that
far,
toe.
they've been stifled
The right
offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
So now to the plate, John Lester. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And it's fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Bryant.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Now batting, Ian Happ. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. Bryant isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch
1-0.
high and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
That's ball
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this
Now
inning, so
batting,
you can
left
understand why he wasn't too
Kyle.
aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty, but you don't see this very often, D-Roll, when it's cold and chilly like this, wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
batter,
Yeah, Dan,
number
I
9.
can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 5 innings complete. Cubs lead it 5-1. Digging in, Manny Machado. A match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the left.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
1-1 on its way from Lester. In there, 1-2 now. hit to third. Bryant is up with it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down here 5-1. Cal Quantrill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 40, Cal Quantrill.
David Bodie. It was a walk in his last trip.
David.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball one.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two. Quantrill, a Canadian native. He's a second-year big leaguer. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Profar has a play. One down.
The catcher, number 40.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot
Now
to say
batting,
about that
right
pitch
fielder.
that hasn't been said a million
Take
times
that.
already. That's just a
Hayward.
real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Stepping into the box, Josh Naylor. Last time through was a base hit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Digging in now, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Bryant's got it. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Jurickson Profar.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. A ball and a strike. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Profar on his way to second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Franchy Cordero. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The pitcher,
Juan Lagares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Juan Lagares.
0-1 the count. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Happ is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front, 5-2. Eric Hosmer is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 30.
Jose Castillo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
Nico Horner is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Profar waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the
back.
best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, and it remains 5-2. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
New inning set to get underway. So here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ready now, Manny Machado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Happ is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just 1 pitch.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Eric Hosmer started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Rizzo.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean,
Now
it's better to
batting,
battle a slugger
shortstop,
like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up.
Baez.
He can really hurt you.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up as a track to the wall. And it's gone into the bleachers. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher.
No balls and a strike to count. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. And that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 40.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Throw in time and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Padres 3. Rowan Wick comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
50.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer.
Leading off for
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth
Eric
inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Francisco Mejia is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 10.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jurickson Profar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. San Diego down to their final strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Franchy Cordero stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Cubs run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. John Lester wins his 3rd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.